This is a Google Earth tour of a backpacking trip made from August 6th through the 11th, 2006. I'm Shannon Miller, and I made this trip with my brother Kelly and friend Ted in Eagle Cap Wilderness area of northeastern Oregon. We left a car at the Hurricane Creek trailhead there, shown in the upper left corner. Drove further to Wallowa Lake trailhead, and that's where we began our trip. This was a 6-day, 5-night backpacking trip. We hiked up the west fork of the Wallowa River and spent our first night at a place called 6 Mile Meadow. We didn't see any deer there this year, but in prior years we have. Really good campsite. On the next day we continued on upwards, camped at Fraser Lake. On the way there's a really interesting structure called Snow Bridge. It's completely made of snow, goes over the river. You could cross over, although I don't think I would trust it. Looks like you could do it though, it's not collapsed or anything. On the third day we hiked on up to Glacier Lake, which is at 8,200 feet, parked our packs there and explored the area a little bit. Ted and Kelly explored this little water area below what's labeled Shannon's Pond. It's unnamed, and I hiked over the saddle there to Prospect Lake, which you can only get to cross country. There's no trails there. And I had to name Shannon's Pond and put it on my map because it wasn't on my map. Then we went over Glacier Pass. Now Eagle Cap is actually to the left of that off the screen, but you can't really get to the summit from here. So we hiked over Glacier Pass down to the lake's basin area in the upper right. Past those lakes, past Moccasin Lake, past Mirror Lake. And between Mirror Lake and Upper Lake there, we camped. I call that base camp. We had a really bad thunderstorm there the first night there, 1/2-inch hail. On the next day we hiked up without our packs to the Eagle Cap summit. Hit a couple glaciers along the way. A couple of spots we had some loose rocks and had to use our hands and feet to climb up. But for the most part it was just a hike. Spectacular views. The pictures don't do it justice, and neither does this Google Earth tour. We'll try to get a panorama here. After we hiked back down from Eagle Cap, we just kind of relaxed back at base camp for a day. Ted and Kelly went and explored the lake's basin area a little bit. I don't remember what I did. I think I just napped. Then we started out of the lake's basin area down via Hurricane Creek, and along the way we came across some old mining cabin ruins that are still in really good condition. They have the walls and the roof still. We had lunch there. Continued on down this valley here, where the creek forks and then rejoins and makes a little island there, so we camped there, this little Hurricane Creek Island camp. That was our last night. Had a thunderstorm then also. Hiked back out on the last day to Hurricane Creek Trailhead where we had left a car. So there you have it. That's our tour.